risking my Switch 2 dock for art. Now you may have seen them, those shorts where someone customizes a controller or a console. If you're like me, you would have thought, hey, this is cool. So today we're gonna do that, but with an $124 Switch dock. Now I'm not an artist, so to minimize my chances of ruining everything, I decided to make a plan. Now I was inspired by Splatoon's loading screen, which had this splashy design. And for the back, I decided to just throw some lines on there. Once I was happy with the design, I printed it out, which works as a good reference, but I wasn't able to trace anything because I couldn't get the dimensions right, which means I was gonna have to rely on my hand, which isn't a good thing. I figured the easiest thing to start off with was the white bar at the bottom. So after cutting tape as a guide and shoving marker into indentation, I ran the white marker over again and again and before realizing, hey, this is paint. So I left it out to dry. Later, I put on 2 more coats and then taped over the bar so I could work on the main piece. In fear of wasting marker, I figured the best strategy was to start with the splotches, then work my way back. So I did just that, tracing it over and then filling it in, while also being extra careful not to paint over any logo because I wanted to keep that there. I did end up painting over some of the letters though, which I'm gonna have to fix. That would be last though. Now that the splotches are done, I did the background, using it as opportunity to clean up any black spots. I then went to go work on the back, painting blue over the entire thing. After I was done with that, I started to paint the lines until I realized, hey, this isn't gonna look good. So I quickly painted over everything and left it a solid color, which I'm happy with. Now for the final part, fixing the letters. I decided to just paint a little bit of white over it to complement the bars. In the end, the final product turned out great. And I did have points where I was saying, oh, this is gonna be awful. But then it wasn't, which was neat. And it just goes to show that trusting the process is a real thing. And as messy and convoluted and oh my, this is gonna suck as processes may seem, it will make a good product. Most of the time.